Alright guys, let's go. We've been spending all morning, well not all morning, we've been spending about an hour or so basically just spamming zealots. Doing a little challenge, it's called, you know, zealots only. We're allowed to build up to 5 stalkers. I can make an observer or 2, few observers, cannons if I need to, all that stuff. But essentially other than that, all we're building is probes, expansions, zealots, upgrading those zealots and then spamming them out of our opponent's face and watching them suffer the indignity of 1,000 stabby boys charging at them. It's really hard to deal with for your opponents, and there's something nice, because are there clear weaknesses to doing things like this? 100%, of course there is, right? I didn't need to build that pylon on 11, that should have been on 12, by the way, sloppy opening, but that's okay. The good thing is when you narrow your focus, it usually becomes relatively easy to work around those weaknesses. Like, you'd be surprised how effective you become as a player when you give yourself a restriction. And I think so many people, they play RTS in this kind of position of fear, with like, but what if they do this? And I always say, like, then so be it, you know? Like, if your opponents go DTs and you don't have detection, who cares? Like, yeah, you lose a game, go next. Like, you can't always have safety detection every game. And the biggest thing that stops people from becoming good RTS players is, like, you guys always see it in low level. The game starts, first thing they do is they build a cannon in their mineral line. Why? Because in the previous game, a Dark Templar got them, or a Banshee flew into their mineral line. Something happened, and now every game from now on, they're playing overly safe against that fear of what's happened. And if you just confidently commit to one thing, you are going to have a much better time playing real-time strategy. So I think that's the lesson for today. Let's build the Cybercore before Nexus this time. I normally don't do this, but let's go for it. Just sent my guy down a little bit late, so I'm like, yeah, we might as well. 19 core into 19 Nexus. Normally I go the other way around, but I figured I'd give it a go. Oh, and it's actually gonna be... Ah, he got it. Got the probe. It's gonna be Marine, not a, what do you call it? What's the other guy called? Reaper. Holy crap. I might be senile at this point, guys. All right, Stalker's there. Chrono it out. Stalker can go across the map. You could follow this up with an Adept to shade up the ramp. Problem is, Adepts take so long to build now that they just feel completely pointless. And like I said, I'm only meant to be building up to 5 Stalkers a game anyway, so not really going to bother. I think we will make a second Stalker. I'm happy to delay Warp Gate here, though. Just because if he doesn't keep building enough Marines or build a bunker, we might be able to punish him on this ramp with a bit of forwards pressure. I think a lot of people aren't really being safe in their openings, myself included, so get the punish on. All right, so we just want to be chronoing probes here. I think we'll chrono both next eye, get a Twilight, get a second gate, and then go for a quick third base and a double forge will be the way to go. Get those double chronos going. Oh my lord, okay. Well, that's not what I was expecting. I don't have a shield battery. I don't think I need one, honestly. I think as long as I chrono out my units, we'll be fine. Marauder. Don't see these Marauder openings much on this patch, but I mean they're still solid. So, do we have another chrono available? We do not. As long as we use this ramp, we should be okay. I could run down there and try to get a shot or two off before he comes up, but that's very dangerous. Okay. So he gets a bunch of guys. I'm going to go across the map, see if we can catch him being a bit greedy here. This is some, like, good economic damage for him. And let's get Pylon, because we're about to get supply blocked, which is kind of rough. I will poke his ramp. This is very dangerous, but I'm going to hope he stopped building Marauders. This is incredibly risky. This is probably unnecessarily risky. Let's holster it. Let's keep that in my pants. I've managed to contain myself, despite my instinct saying, go, cross your fingers. He doesn't have Marauders on top of his rank. It's such low payoff. It's only 2 Stalkers. What are they going to do? Kill a few SCVs and Marines for potentially giving away my only and most expensive anti-air units. That's what we call an unnecessary risk, guys. So I managed to holster my bad boy here. There's one way of saying, you know, not getting too excited. Gonna send this guy across to see if there's a move out. We're gonna start double zealot production off these 2 gates. Non-stop probes. And of course, armor is the most important upgrade, but you do want to start both of them. So chrono the armor upgrade, make sure it starts first. Pylons should be finishing now. We still don't have a pylon on the natural, which is kind of a bummer. So I think I'll build my next gateways on my 3rd. Let's start with the 3rd gateway there. Now, the bad thing with this pure zealot style is I can never really scout what they're doing, except with stuff on the map, which always just feels awkward. But that's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have 3 zealots ready to counterattack. So when he moves out, we see him leaving the base. We'll send those zealots in, okay? Other than that, we're just building more. Let's get our extra gateway here. So we've got 2 gateways there. I'll build 1 more pylon for them as well, so they're not just powered by a single gateway. And I think I want to expand to the top left, because I really like expanding in a long straight line when I'm playing against Terran. Now, you want to keep 2 zealots queued up, because these build in 14 seconds, guys. They build faster than Marines, okay? So from now on, chrono's only on the upgrades, okay? And I think I'll build a 5th gateway as well, so why not? So we've got 57 probes. Our base is going to be saturated. I'm going to squeeze a 4th Nexus in, but we're not going to focus on producing out of it just yet. I'm actually going to send a few more zealots. I think just 3 zealots is not enough to cause a big problem, so we'll send 7 zealots, okay? I like to always overcommit to my counterattacks where possible. Bring these guys back, actually. That should be plenty. These guys are going to go in. Keep building zealots. Okay, I'm going to try and build 1 more there. He's going to be stimming in soon. Zealots are going to trade. We've got 1-1. He's going to stim in at any moment now, so let's go. Let's jump on him. Unfortunately, we let him get a good position. Just really bad. Didn't see where he was coming from. Okay, so we're going to build this. Keep building these guys. We've got 2-2 on the way. Rally to here. And as good as this feels, you do need to blossom your economy because you're building a very inefficient style, remember. Put a pylon there. Nice. I think he's probably backed off. I'm going to build 2 more gateways there, or just 1 for now, actually. Because remember, guys, we're not even able to spend my money right now. I was wondering where his units were. Fifth. And I'm going to have to rebuild my forge. Actually, oh, he didn't end up targeting it. That's good. Ooh-wee. So we're going to build that. We'll leave a few zealots there. You guys out here. A few more stalkers there. How many stalkers is that? Oh no, I actually built too many stalkers. All right, that's fine. You guys kill that one. You guys kill that one. All right, we've got 2-2. I need +3, guys. +3 armor is going to start. I got a cannon there, so I think we're fine now. Now, it's good to still make blink here, because obviously you can then shut down the drops. So we'll make that. Okay, so we're going to go there. You go there. And then we're going to take another base down here as well, because he's on 2 base, okay? So there's no way he can, like, really do anything, you know what I mean? Oh, hello. I think we're just going to jump on him. Try to drag the Widow Mines on top. Because we've just got such good upgrades, right? Trying to make him stim again. He's not taking the bait. Okay. How many probes are we at? 75. So we're going to build about 12 more probes. And we can do that. You can also, of course, just straight up at this point go for warp gates. It's probably the smarter thing to do. That's not ready yet. We'll be soon, though. Tearing it up. We've got 3-3 now. Let's go! Took out a ghost. Took out a bunch of these guys. Keep rallying zealots, guys. Let's get shield upgrades. Oh, these Widow Mines are going to murder him. The Marauders are going down. Zealots are so good, man. It's actually insane. What's my work account? 81. Alright, we're going to transfer these guys. A few of you guys go there. A few of you guys go there. You can go here and here. This one can go there. I mean, I don't know if I feel proud. It's not like I'm doing anything difficult. Just abusing a strategy. Kind of busted on the new patch, you know? That's all. Is it? I mean, yeah. I'm like, the command centers are pretty busted as well. So obviously if I don't, you know, do something late game is going to be really rough. But yeah, I think this style's very powerful. And you guys know I've been spamming Zealots for years. Like, Zealot spam has always been very good. But I think what makes this style more powerful now is that you can just non-stop make Zealots off 2 gateways. And remember, I had a busted start. Like, I lost a few probes. I lost a Stalker for free, a bunch of probes. It didn't feel nearly as smooth as it normally does. But there's just this faith in just a couple gateways with Warp Gate finish to pump out an insane amount of army. And it feels like it used to be, you'd get your third, you'd get your double upgrade started, and at this point, you'd be like, oh god, I've got to make 6 more gateways quickly, and then, you know, and then warp in Zealots 8 at a time. But instead, there's just a priority for me to get 4 gateways building Zealots relatively quickly. And it took me a bit longer than normal to get them up, because like I said, slowed down opening. He's also had a slowed down opening, because he's gone Tech Lab Marauder at the start as well, right? So, we get the third. And you can see there's little gaps in my Zealot production. Like, I'm not even used to the build. I'm not balancing my economy quite right. There's constant little gaps in Zealot production. I finally queue up 2 Zealots on one of the gateways. You can see, like, they build so quickly. Every 14 seconds, you need to queue up a new Zealot, which is just insanely frequent. It's a faster cadence than any other unit production in the game, except for workers. Single worker takes 12 seconds. These take 14 seconds. So it's just this kind of weird thing where, like, I'm not used to jumping back and doing that so quickly. And it creates this this thing where I was like, damn, man, I could be doing this so much more effectively than I am, right? But yeah, always counterattack with Zealots. Why do we do that, guys? Because Terran's going to hit you right when all their upgrades kick in. Stim shields, concussive, +1, medevacs. They've got their army in a strong point, and then they're going to try and kite backwards in one direction and really take the perfect engagement. But if you just spam Zealots and go for counterattacks, you force the Terran to multitask. It's much harder for him to micro at home, micro on the front at the same time, which is why these Zealots get in there. And any kills they get are going to be effective. Obviously, the bunker helps them, but he doesn't repair it in time. So we get like a few Marauders and Marines, a bunch of SCV kills. And even though he gets in the corner here, the upgrade advantage is really big. Our 1-1 kicks in just in time. Didn't need to pull probes there in hindsight. And yeah, the Zealots just rallying in so quickly from these gateways. Not going to lie, I was scared for a bit, but we end up taking down. I should have focused that medevac down. And then we're probing up our 4 bases. We're still always continue our upgrades because that's the big advantage you can get with a mass Zealot style. And then as you can see, we kind of swarm over with this constant Zealot harassment, taking really nasty trades on him. You see the Zealots are just trading very well. Now, this drop did sneak in. It was kind of scary for me. And when I was first learning this style, this sort of thing would often be lethal. Keep in mind, you're meant to build pylons on the edge. It's really important. I should have already built a pylon here, and a pylon somewhere, probably here on this map. Often I build it like down here, but I feel like they might fly on this angle. So probably there, out here, to give you a bit of a screen, because I should have seen this one coming and had a bit more time to react. Could have lost my forges here with 2-2 almost complete, and that could have been game losing. Absolutely could have. So yeah, the Zealot production ramps up so fast. So we're taking a 5th base, but I've only got, how many gateways? 6? I've got 6 gateways, 5 bases. Often I have 6 gateways and 6 nexus. And you can see the gateways are idling. I don't have money to produce. Partially because he's disrupted me, but also it's just like, it's just, damn dude, it's hard to spend your money, even on like 4 or 5 gateways. I've got 3 full mineral lines going. 4th one up here is pretty heavily going as well, like should be fully mining soon. And yet my gateways are idle most of the time. So I actually, if I was constantly producing off just 4 gateways, I probably would have spent my money. I probably didn't need any more than that. But yeah, it's a crazy amount you can do. Obviously, we overbuilt Stalkers here. I was only meant to have 5 Stalkers at a time. I thought I was losing a few because I was splitting my army up. And then I was like, oh, wait, I haven't lost a single one. But yeah, Zealots are really good. And if you just keep upgrading while mass expanding like this, it's very hard for Terran to keep you in check. So I think this is one of the nice ways to take advantage of the patch change. It's a style which was, I think, good pre-patch, and I think it's even better now. And especially, the good thing about this is, like, for Terrans turtling and trying to take advantage of the 300 mineral command centers, well, you can just outscale them. If they're not being aggressive, like, you're getting your 4th up and mining so quickly, and then your 5th, and then your 6th, and very rarely are their upgrades going to be competitive with yours, especially if they're not aggressive. You can spam chronos into your upgrades to really extend that upgrade advantage. Obviously, you could transition off of this into Storm Colossus, you know, what have you, take 4 gases and go for splash damage. But we were just trying to really lean into build more of an economic advantage and more gateways and more of an economic and upgrade advantage and just go for the mass seller. It's a very powerful style. It's very zergy, very swarmy. And Protoss, you know, has kind of, I think, got some of the best kind of swarming, mass expanding, outproducing styles in Legacy of the Void, which very different in terms of the kind of, I guess, Wings of Liberty lore of the race and the faction. Wings of Liberty, Protoss always had less bases, but they had these elite Sentry Colossus units that would split the enemy army and gun them down. But hey, it is what it is. And I think with this gateway change, you can build big advantages for yourselves. You start with a chrono at the start of the game as Protoss. Use that at 6.5 seconds. Don't be a dum-dum like me who keeps forgetting to use it while I'm talking to Twitch chat or whatever and uses it like 5-10 seconds late. I didn't use it till 23 seconds. I was like 15, 16 seconds late on my chrono. Do that earlier, guys. 6.5 to 7 seconds. Your build order will be even better. Build those early leads, and I think right now it kind of feels like there's a lot of busted stuff for every faction in the game, but I think this is one of the ones that's incredibly powerful. So yeah, I think I won most of my games with this today. Let's look at my match history, guys. Let's summarize our little experiment here. It was mostly PvT. I think it was all PvT today, actually. So maybe this style is just amazing for PvT. We lost one game on Eternity's Edge. Trying to remember what happened there. That was a 19-minute game where, oh, this guy clearly knew I was doing the challenge. I think he'd seen the stream title. He basically went mass Widowmine lib planetary. He just turtled. He like was not moving out, was not giving me any opportunities to surround his army. It was like every time I attacked, he's like in a choke point with like 7 widow mines and 3 libs, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? The guy didn't even make unit upgrades. So we lost one game to someone who just full turtled because I refused to transition. We lost in that game. I'm pretty confident I had that game in the bag if I transitioned. Like you know, yes, his army value got crazy, but he was so turtled up and his upgrades were so bad. I think if we transition into Storm, Colossus, etc., that's easy win for us because it does give you a lead. Other than that, we've won 4 games. So 5 games, we lost 1 because of refusing to transition off of Zealots, but I had full map control in like 7 bases. So I think if we transitioned, that would have been a good one. Either way, pretty solid style. I think Mass Zealots, one of the simplest ways to take advantage of the new changes. And the reason I'd advise it to people is because there's so many different things. Oh, I'm building out of gateways, not warp gates. And it's more important to get map control, to not get surprised by drops, all this sorts of stuff. If you give yourself restrictions in a new patch when you're learning new things and getting used to them, you will actually play better within that limited skill set. Are there weaknesses to this style? Yes. But by going pure Zealot with only max 5 Stalkers today, we actually had some really good results. So GG, well played. Try it out.